Welcome to our channel. Today we how to withdraw from Google Kubernetes Engine workloads with Drain, quick tutorial step by step clearly. To withdraw from Google Kubernetes Engine workloads using Drain, start by accessing your Google Cloud Console. Ensure you have the necessary permissions to manage Kubernetes clusters. Open a terminal window to interact with your Kubernetes cluster. Use the command cloud container clusters get credentials, cluster_name, zone, project _ID to authenticate. Replace cluster_name, zone, and project_ID with your specific values. Once authenticated, identify the node you wish to drain. Run the command kubectl get nodes to list all available nodes in your cluster. Choose the node you want to drain from the list. Next, execute the command kubectl drain node_name, ignore daemon sets, delete local data. Remember to replace node_name with the name of the node you want to drain. The ignore daemon sets option ensures that daemon set pods are not affected by the drain. The delete local data option allows for the deletion of any local data that may be on the node. Monitor the output in your terminal for progress and status updates. Once the drain process is complete, verify that your node is in scheduling disabled status. You can confirm this by running kubectl get nodes again. If you need to return the node to a schedulable state, use the command kubectl uncordon node_name. This allows workloads to be scheduled back onto the node. By following these steps, you can effectively withdraw from Google Kubernetes Engine workloads using Drain. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.